Welcome to another code kata solving video. Let's see what we have here. So, instruction, shortest word. This is a 7Q. Simple. Simple. Given a string of words, return the length of the shortest words. String will never be empty, and you do not need to account for different data types. All right, so we can say, like here we have Bitcoin take over the world, maybe, who knows, perhaps. It's 3, so it's the return the length of the shortest word. So this is 3 would be right here. So the and who is 3. So I kind of like, so whenever I see something like take any amount of thing and return the shortest one, kind of makes me want to like pull out reduce. Now, reduce is only on arrays, so that means we can break this into an array first. So let's do that. So const words equals s dot split, and it looks like these are all going to be based upon like spaces is how we determine a word. Now they may throw something like a comma or something we have to like take into account, but let's just try this naively right now, and we'll split on a space. This will give us the words, and now we can get the sort of like the smallest number. So const letters. So letters, we can actually just return straight from here. And we're going to words dot reduce, and so this is going to take a callback function. I'm going to use an arrow function in this case. It's going to be our reducer first, or the combiner. I always forget like the appropriate name of like what this is, but I'm going to call this. It's going to be like length. Let's call this the length. And our current word. So current, I'll just call this word. So then we're going to have our arrow function, and I want to make sure that I'm going to pass in the length is 0. So I'm going to start with a number. Now in reduce here, if the current word's length is greater than the length that we have here, return that. Otherwise, return the length, which to me sounds like we're going to have a ternary. So if the current length, so if word is dot length, if that is less than or equal to, I'll just say less than length, then we want to return the word of length is less than length, return word dot length. Otherwise, just return the length. We're sticking with that. So the first time through, word dot length, like let's say this first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is definitely, well, hold on, less than length. So that's going to kind of suck. So it's going, I mean, I can set this to like a very, very high number, but looks like this first one is actually going, it's never going to work, because if I initialize it at 0, it's just going to, it's just never going to work. So let's try, I can set this to be the first one, but like I can arbitrarily set it and say like, okay, well, what if I'm 99? And I believe that this will work. So this does work, but I kind of don't like this magic number here, because like we're just setting this as 99. And if this doesn't need to be, if I want to actually like dynamically set this, you know, I can set this to be like the first word's length. So I can say words of 0 dot length. So That way we have like a good starting place. And that way, if they throw some like weird oddballs at us, it'll always work. Now, if I really wanted to be clever with this, I could return and do this split here. So instead of words, I can split off of here and then do the reduce, which turns into a number, and we finish right there. And that would cause it's now a one-liner. The only problem that I have with that is just a personal problem. This is really, really, really long. Now I could break this off and like not do this all in one line, but I kind of did feel that it wasn't that bad when this was split out. So I'm gonna undo this and leave it like that. It's still a little bit long, but it's not so long, if that makes sense. All right, so just make sure I didn't break anything. Sample tests are passing. Let's attempt this. Okay, 45 tests passed. Everything is working. We'll submit the final. Wait for it to go. It should be good. And yep, we're good. Everything is done. All right, well, thanks for watching this code kata, and I'll see you in the next video.